I would like you to think, if there is one thing in your life that you cannot live without, what is it? Kung merong isang bagay sa inyong buhay na hindi mo kayang mawala, ano yun? What is the one thing you cannot live without? Siguro depende yan sa ating age. Kapag bata-bata, kapag teenager, of course, social media, gadgets, internet. Pero mga aring kapag tayo ay tumatanda na, the first thing that we put sa ating bag when we go out or travel ay yung ating maintenance medicine. No? Yun ang hindi kailangan mawala sa atin. What is the one thing that you cannot live without? I remember many years ago, I joined the retreat of high school students na all girls sa isang school. Ako yung kanilang chaplain during that time. Hindi ako magbibigay ng retreat, but I'm there for the mass and for the confession. And I will never forget, yung kanilang advisor told me na nung dumating yung lahat ng mga students sa school, bago sila sumakay ng bus going to Tagaytay, each one of them had been given a bayong, no? Isang bayong na bag. Hindi ganoon kalaki. And they instructed all the students that they can only bring with them for the trip whatever would fit in that bayong. Kung ano lamang yung makakasya sa bayong na yun, yun lamang ang kanilang pwedeng dalhin sa kanilang retreat in Tagaytay. Yung iba, iiwan mismo sa school. Alam niyo, ang sabi sa akin ng advisor, Father, natataranta po yung mga bata because they want to bring everything with them. Parang yung kanilang buong closet, dala-dala nila. Pero over dinner, I will never forget, in Tagaytay, during the retreat, yung isang teacher na kikwento sa akin, ang sabi niya, Father, meron pong isang estudyante dyan, ang kanyang dinala sa kanyang bayong ay 2 napakalaking bottles ng shampoo and conditioner na organic. No? Ang problema, sobrang laki po ng bottles na yun. Halos yun lang ang laman ng kanyang bayong. Kaya siya ngayon ay problema kasi iniwan niya yung lahat ng kanyang mga gamit sa school. Siguro magandang ating tingnan yung ating mga sarili. What will you put in that bayong? Kapag mayroong tayong chance na umalis at yung lamang nakalagay sa bayong na yun ang dadalhin natin. I think our entire life is a continuous search. Palagi tayong naghahanap. And we get different advice from different people regarding this. And most of the time, our search is based on the premise that it will give us happiness. Kaya lahat ng ating hinahanap, umaasa tayo, yun ang magbibigay kaligayahan sa ating buhay. No one wants to be unhappy. Walang naghahanap para maging malungkot. Lahat tayo naghahanap para magkaroon ng kagalakan sa ating buhay. And I think we are very busy looking for quote-unquote treasures in different fields. Katulad ng ating ebanghelyo sa ngayon, searching for fine pearls, searching for a very important treasure. Marami tayong pinupuntahan na different fields in our life simply to look for that treasure, to look for that pearl. Maybe at work, in school, in our family, in our community. Pero merong isang psychologist, si Carl Rogers. Ang sabi ni Carl Rogers is this: happiness is not a destination, but a direction. Happiness is not a destination, but a direction. Bakit daw? Kasi when we are young, we are very impulsive to simply say, this is it. Nakita ko na kung ano yung magpapaligaya sa akin. Pero he said, the moment that we reach that thing, ang sabi niya, the next question is, what is next? Ano yung susunod na hahanapin ko sa aking buhay? That's why, again, we search for something new. Kapag nawala na yung novelty ng ating mga nakuha sa ating buhay that makes us excited and happy. Kaya yung ating search in life is always unending. Kaya sinabi ni Carl Rogers, happiness is not a destination. Kasi kapag na-reach mo na yung bagay na yun, hindi ibig sabihin masaya ka na. Kasi maghahanap ka pa uli ng iyong gustong gawin, maabot, puntahan sa iyong buhay. And our society is always telling us, more is better. Diyan tayo nakokondisyon ng ating paligid to think more is better. Thus, we have the tendency to acquire a lot of things, a lot of titles, a lot of accomplishments in our life, hoping that these things will give us happiness and that we will be contented and satisfied. Pero ano ang nagiging result? We are simply tired and disappointed. Tayo ay napapagod lamang at nadidismaya. May isa ko nabasang quotation the other day na ang sabi doon, the things we decide to chase determine where we invest our daily time and effort. Uulitin ko. The things we decide to chase determine where we invest our daily time and effort. Ano ang sinasabi noon? We are always searching. We are always chasing. We are always looking for things to accomplish, to acquire, to have. That's why yung ating search always consumes a large part of our life. Kaya ating hindi namamalayan, nauubos na yung ating panahon, yung ating lakas, dahil sa ating mga hinahanap sa ating buhay. I think looking at our gospel for today, there are two important things that we have to remember. Dalawang D. First D is discernment. Discernment. We have to know what the real treasure is. Know what the real treasure is. I think yun ang hiningi ni Solomon in our first reading, to be able to discern between what is right and what is wrong. Alam po niyo, merong isang Hollywood actress dati, hindi ko siya ganoon kakilala. Sorry, hindi ko po siya inabot. Si Judy Garland. No? Si Judy Garland daw, siya yung original actress before Lady Gaga and Bette Midler in the movie A Star is Born. At nung siya'y bata-bata pa, siya yung gumanap bilang Dorothy in The Wizard of Oz. Ang sabi nung nabasa kong libro, she had all the fame, money, status the world has to offer. Bilang isang Hollywood actress, she was very successful. She has everything. Pero ano ang kanyang laging sinasabi sa mga tao sa kanyang interview? The greatest treasures are those that are invisible to the eye, but they are found in the heart. Uulitin ko. The greatest treasures are those that are invisible to the eye, but they are found in the heart. Ang talagang kayamanan ay hindi yung lagi mong nakikita. Kasi ang ating laging nakikita, marahil andyan yung pera, maaaring andyan yung alahas, andyan yung kasikatan, andyan yung magagarang bahay, kotse, lahat ng mga titles or accomplishments. Pero ang sabi ni Judy Garland, but they are found in the heart. The question is, what is in our hearts? What do we really treasure in our hearts? Because our society focuses on the external, on the appearance. But we all know that all these things definitely will fade. Yung mga bagong gamit na luluma, yung ating mga pinag-ipunang gadgets, next year, laos na rin yun. Pero yung real treasure, I think, is what will help us get through when everything in our life fails. And what is that? Relationship. Kaya nga kasi baka sa isang banda, abalang-abala tayo sa napakaraming bagay. Pero yung ating buhay ay hindi nagiging makabuluhan kasi ating hindi nabibigyan ng oras yung mga tao na nakapalibot mismo sa atin. Alam po niyo, meron akong nabasang article the other day. Ang sabi doon, life's greatest treasures are priceless, for we cannot use money to buy them. Life's greatest treasures are only bought with the currency of the heart. With the currency of the heart. Mga kapatid, sana hindi natin pinagpapalit yung ating relasyon sa anumang bagay sa ating paligid. Kasi ang lahat ng bagay, merong katapusan, merong hangganan. At kapag nawala ang lahat ng mga bagay na yan, yung ating relasyon sa Diyos at sa ating pamilya, ang siyang ating talagang pahahalagahan sa buhay. First D, discernment. Sana wag tayong magpapalinlang sa mga nagsasabi that they are treasures, that they are pearl of great price. Kailangan alam natin what are the real treasures that will really last. Yung first D, discernment. Pero pangalawa at panghuling D, I think, na very important based on our gospel is this, decision. Kasi yan ang ating pwedeng makita in the two parables given to us by Jesus, that the person has to make a decision on what to keep and what to sell or what to throw away. Decision. Pero yun din ang problema ng ating society. We do not want to decide. We do not want to choose. Kaya ano ang ating laging naririnig sa ating paligid? Why choose if you can have everything? Why choose if you could have all? Bakit kinakailangan mo pang mamili kung pwedeng nasa iyo naman ang lahat ng bagay? Alam po niyo, may nabasa kong quotation the other day. Ang sabi doon, if you chase two rabbits, both will escape. If you chase two rabbits, both will escape. I think something becomes a treasure if we are freely choosing it. Nagiging kayamanan lamang ang isang bagay kapag ito'y pinipili talaga natin at hindi pinipilit lamang sa atin. But at the same time, something also becomes a treasure if we are ready and willing to give up other things because of it. Kaya nga mahalaga. Bakit? Kasi merong ibang mga bagay na pwede nating isuko at pwede nating tanggalin sa ating buhay. Kasi meron tayong pinipili na para sa atin ay napakahalaga. Tingnan ang pangalawang lesson that we should learn into this gospel, decision. Minsan, ayaw nating mamili. We want to have all. Pero kapag nasa atin ang lahat, napakahirap sabihin ano ba talaga ang kayamanan natin. Kaya nga kayamanan, kasi maluwag nating pinili mula sa ating kalooban. Hindi yan pinilit lamang sa atin ng ating pamilya o ng ating kapwa. At kaya din kayamanan kasi mayroong mga bagay na ating sinuko, iniwanan para lamang ating mapili kung ano ba talaga ang mahalaga para sa atin. Let me end our reflection with a quote coming from St. John Vianney. Ang sabi ni St. John Vianney, the Christian's treasure is not on earth. Wala raw sa mundong ito ang talagang ating kayamanan. It is in heaven. So our thinking must go to where our treasure is. Sana araw-araw alam natin ano ba talaga ang tunay na kayamanan at yun ang ating tutukan mismo sa ating buhay. Alam po nyo, mayroong isang kanta na narinig ko dati. For sure, alam nyo po yung kantang yun. Ang sabi ng lyrics ng kanta ay, kunin mo na ang lahat sa akin, wag lang ang aking mahal. Kunin mo na ang lahat sa akin, wag lang ang aking mahal. Ang tanong, maliwanag ba talaga sa atin kung sino o ano ang mahal natin? Kasi kung mahal natin, pinipili natin. Kung mahal natin, pinahahalagahan natin. Kung mahal natin, pinaglalaban natin. At kung mahal natin, ating hindi iiwanan ano man ang mangyari. Kunin mo na ang lahat sa akin, wag lang ang aking mahal. Sana maliwanag sa atin sino o ano ba talaga ang mahal natin. Kasi yun ang buhay natin. Amen.